Hi, it's Paris from Epic Reviews, reviewing one of the top Valentine gifts of 2013. You may have missed our #1 gift that we reviewed, which is a giant 5-pound gummy bear. If you'd like to see that one, I'll put a link up here. You can take a look at that video. But this is for the more tech-minded person, I would say, because it's kind of a cool tech toy, but from what I've read about it, it works really well, and it's actually nice. Well, let me explain what it is. It's a sun jar. As you can see here on the box, it looks like the sun is in the jar glowing. And the way it works is you take this is a mason jar. If you've ever seen people who've put some preserves and things away, it's in a similar jar to this with this same kind of mechanism on top that lets you lock it down. You can also see that it's frosted rather than most of these, if you've seen them, they're clear. This is frosted all the way around. And what you do is you put this in a windowsill somewhere where it'll get some sunlight during the day, and you just leave it. And once the sun goes down and it gets dark enough, this will actually turn on and start to glow, supposedly like this. I don't know, I'll test it out and see. But the idea is that during the day it captures some of the sun, and then at night it releases it out and it looks like you have a little bit of the sun in the jar. I think it's really cool. I don't know, I showed it to my wife, told her I was going to be trying it out, and she didn't seem too impressed. I don't know if she's generally not impressed or she's afraid this is what she's going to get for Valentine's Day and she wants something else. Anyway, it's a relatively inexpensive gift, $20 to $30. I happened to get it from Amazon with free shipping, which was a pretty good deal. So I'll put the link down below. If it turns out this might be something you'd be interested in getting someone for Valentine's Day. It was a pretty good deal for just over $20, including the shipping from Amazon. So let me open this jar up and show you what's inside. See if there's really some sun in there. If you worked with this kind of jar before, you know you got to release the clip, take the tension off, and then pull this off. Now there's a rubber seal that's put here. I assume that's in case you leave it somewhere where it might get some rain on it, that the water won't leak inside. Otherwise you would just have a glass-to-glass seal and stuff could get in. So with the rubber seal, I don't think I'd leave it in the rain, but if it got a little water on it, it'd probably be okay. Now there are electronics involved because right inside the top here, it's just all black. It's actually a solar cell. So the solar cell receives the sunlight through the top of the jar, and it charges up a battery during the day. And that battery, from what I read, I haven't taken this apart, but from what I've read, it's just a regular nickel-cadmium rechargeable. So if in a year or so it doesn't hold the charge very well, it doesn't stay lit very long at night, you can just replace that and continue to use it. It also has a switch on here that's currently on off, and then there are two other settings. One is YLM, or what? Maybe it's YLW. Anyway, I think that's supposed to be yellow, which is this sun jar mode. Now I've heard of some of these doing a moon mode. They call them moon jars, and they basically have a blue light, but they work the same way. But this box has got all these colors on it, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen if I use that switch. The other switch on that other direction is RGB, like red, green, blue. But there's no way to pick red or green or blue. So anyway, I'm going to try this out and see what happens. It's switched on off. They said for it to work, you switch it to one of the color settings. So I've got it on yellow. And of course nothing happens because it's still daytime out. I'm going to seal it back up. Got to keep that sunshine inside once we get it in there. And I'll take it, put it in the windowsill, let it charge all day, and then I'll come back and I'll do a follow-up video with what the switches do, what colors I end up getting, and how it looks at night, and if it really does light up a room enough. I'm thinking this is a really cute Valentine's gift for kids because they're on night lights. The thing I don't like with night lights is they stay on all night long, and generally a kid just needs a couple hours, an hour of light, enough time to get to sleep. So I think this would be a good gift for that, but I don't know that it produces enough light. So I'll charge it up. Supposedly 5 hours of sunlight is recommended, so I'll see if I can manage a real sunny window for it. I'll come back, I'll do a follow-up video, and see what you think. If it might be a good Valentine's gift, something you would consider giving either to a child or to just someone who likes cute tech gifts. It is a nice idea that you're giving them a little bit of sun in a jar or something to last them into the night. So I'll put up one of these corners, I'll put up the follow-up video, so be sure to watch and see how it turned out and see how much light this thing actually produces.